is colorful. Chapter 1, New Los Angeles. There we go. This is Anna of the Pathfinders. Gunshots and some dying whale. Finding Indigens cause problems. Okay, good. Namely, that was me, but you know.
Hey.
Check our blade operators hang out in the world. Please be vigilant. Okay. Walk 5 feet. What's happening? We can even see where we just stopped before. Oh? Oh yeah, let me get one of those. Okay, let me get one that actually flies. Okay. All that and he couldn't even like slide to a stop. What the hell? And now I got preschoolers driving military trucks. Like it's F-Zero, holy shit. Oh shit! It's completely totaled. Well, for someone who was in an emergency, he seems to be perfectly fine.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Wing. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lin Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Find out what happened with the exhaust. Find out how old she is. Huh?
She's 13, and I know
She's
looks
13.
Young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
This is that
Most
character
of the
they had to
time.
edit the costumes
Most
for,
of
isn't
the
it?
time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah, why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
Alright, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place?
Ah, another
Lin!
comedy relief.
Lin!
Leaves him with all the bad hard work. He's not going to be a party member. This won't be one of those games where you can just recruit whoever you want either.
can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour there? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Well, I expect industries in the industrial section.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district.
Ah, here we go.
Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district.
Ah,
Housing,
where the rich
housing,
live.
and
We have a
more.
church!
Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill.
Alright, so I'm never going there.
And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
It's really not that big, actually, is it? I mean,
Save
relatively
the rest of
speaking.
orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
It's still
That
counting
road there
down.
wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Alright, fair enough. I have to discover the other regions, I'm pretty sure, but not now. Alright, first, what's this? I won't get too sidetracked, I just want to check this out. Accuracy improves when attacking foes from behind. Alright, I'm stuck already. Ah, and you have to be the exact level. You can't even attempt if you're too low. Alright, and forget that. Looks like you can probably get like weapons and stuff from here.
Am I right? Almost there.
To push by that guy, I'm a complete dick. Alright, I leveled up, but I didn't get anything, so it doesn't matter. Oh, nope, not here. It's right here. You see it. It's an elevator. Like a door right up here.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Let's go registration. Frown and say nothing. Wow. What's up?
I think I can answer that one.
Ooh.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi.
Miss Cool. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
That was Lee.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
We'll drink through the helmet. Affinity chart flunky. The affinity chart is going to be great to navigate, isn't it? Probably going to have all sorts of party members and non-party members all over the place.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale. Now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
Sweet.
He's also my superior officer.
Oh,
And
okay.
he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
From the beginning. How we ended up on Mira. Question. Okay, let's start from how we ended up here.
It started at the end, 2 years ago.
It started at the end.
Earth, the casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Yeah, they had their
Their
final
technology and
destination
weapons
battle
were
right on our
beyond
planet.
our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and thrown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those
Gigantic
of us who escaped
ships.
on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Okay. There might not be any other cities in the game then.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization.
It's like a 90s cartoon.
Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Elaborate.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold.
And they lost it?
This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira.
That's excellent.
What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting.
We're never
no.
finding it.
Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Oh, okay. Well then. Let's question him.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you
Yeah, so no one's hoarding anything.
As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
She's gonna be quite the jokester. Oh wow, a story mission. Oh, they want me to leave now. Okay, well, see ya. Yeah, I wanted to do the story mission. I guess it really is just to run around and leave. What do we have? Nothing much. Actually, while I'm thinking about it... Oh, look, the missions tab now works with story missions and stuff. But while I'm thinking about it, let me see what she has. Did I set anything for Elmo? Yeah, I did. She only has one. Yeah, I think for your party members, they can't change class. Only you can change class. So all my party members are basically more or less stuck with what they have, which is why their levels go up way higher than what mine go up to. She has nothing. She can't even get that. Yeah, see, but they have way better stuff than I do, probably. Alright, so forget it. What about arts? Flame Cloak grants thermal resistance up. Yeah, it's probably getting replaced. Does thermal damage. She does a lot of thermal damage, doesn't she? Alright, well, I'll leave it for now. Never mind. See what's really good and what's really effective. I don't know. Maybe the next area we go to is going to be nothing but thermal damage. What the hell is this? Ah, you need to have a blade ID. Same thing. Alright, well, forget that then. Yes, let's leave. Even I tire of hearing myself speak. Hey, he's a good guy. I like him so far.